Ahoj, vítám vás u nového videa. Dnes mám to štěstí vám tady na Islandu z Reykjavíku představit hnedka dvě úžasné ženy, jak spisovatelku, tak překladatelku, a budeme se bavit o životě na Islandu, o psaní, o literatuře a celkově o této krásné, úžasné knize. So, first thing first, can you tell us your name?
Hildur Knutsdóttir.
Okay, you all understand it.
Yeah. And it means like, so my dad, his name is Knútur, so it's like the daughter of Knútur. Dóttir means daughter, so it's Hildur Knutsdóttir.
You put like hear words together pretty often.
Yeah, we like cram them all together, and we have some very long words.
Yes, yes.
So if you don't know the right word, it's always possible, you know, to put words
Yeah.
together and then hope that people would
You put
understand.
like
Because you teach me how to say the
yeah, it's like this, like or there, or yeah. So we spell it like with th in English.
So it was hard to translate all the
Long
together, all the long together words.
No, I wouldn't say so. I think like just the place names were quite a bit of problem, because like when you are translating books for, you know, like young readers or younger readers, then you need to like think about like what to keep.
You actually write like science fiction on the real place.
Yeah, I thought it was really important because like in Iceland we don't have like a really big history of horror and sci-fi, so I knew that people would maybe have like, I'm asking them to believe that aliens are here, and then I wanted to have like everything that I can base in reality, I wanted to have it like really firmly based in reality.
So like the reader can follow all the places that are mentioned in the book, which was also like my way how to, you know, like help the readers to understand the place names in the book, because then like it makes it like much easier to like imagine
the fantasy world.
imagine
Yeah.
like where the people were like doing things that are described in the book.
It's actually making them more like fantasy books, because in the fantasy or young adult books there are maps.
Yes.
And not in the classic like horror thriller books, so that's make it something special here. And I think I think the Czech version of the book is really nice.
Yeah,
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I think it's like such a good idea to have a map, because like in the other editions in other languages there's no map, but it was a really good idea. And
How many languages that was
so
translated
it's
right now?
Czech and Macedonian and French.
In French, so no English.
No. So yeah, it's really hard to break into
You
English.
have really
for some reason.
few authors.
Like almost everyone you meet, like I'm writing a book.
But you have a school for it here.
Yeah, like so they just started a few years ago teaching creative writing in the university, and most of like the younger authors who are like emerging now, they come from that program.
You also.
Yeah, I went to that program, but I think like sometimes people ask me, so like did you go there to like become a writer? I think I would always have become a writer, but maybe I got there faster, you know, by going to school, because it's a really good practice. But I think I would have like been a writer either way.
So only Czechs make it work?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Which I find like both good and bad, because like it's good to have like the story like in one book, but on the other hand it's quite difficult to, you know, like it's really big. And like when we like went to present the book in Prague, like some people were just like, but I cannot take it, you know, like into the bath, because I always read in the bath.
Yeah.
So it's quite
For
bulky.
me, I take like 3 books here to Reykjavik, and it's like half of the suitcase. But it's also because Czechs made it like really big letters, and I think the chapters are, you know, there is a space.
Yeah.
There is a lot of space. But the book, I like the style of it.
Yeah, the design is really nice.
So it's for children or teens, but it's a horror story.
Yeah, so I didn't really decide to write for teenagers. I just wrote a book that I wanted, the kind of book that I wanted to read, and then I like sent it to my publisher, and they were like, yeah, this is young adult. And I was like, really? They were like, yes.
I'm still in really part.
Yeah, but teenagers and children, they really like to be scared in books. And I think it's like a book is just like a safe place to like experience horror, because you can just close the book and
Not if you are reading in the same place where we are right now. But yeah, I was like closing the books and be there.
Yeah.
We really are.
Yeah, but I know some children who haven't, like, they didn't want to finish it because they were like really scared. And then I've also met kids who were like, this was nothing. Like, I saw this movie last week and it was so horrible, and like, your book was not horrible at all. Yeah, so it's like really different.
So you like horror stories?
Yes, I really like. What really bothers me about, like, if people are writing about aliens is that, like, when aliens come and they explain everything and we understand everything about them, because I don't think, like, if or when the aliens arrive, like, they're probably so different from us that, like, we would have no way to, like, understand them or even maybe experience them, because maybe they just exist on some other frequencies. Or I think, like, just statistically, like, there must be life somewhere else. I think so.
And
yeah.
you think it too?
I mean, like, yeah, I think it's like kind of the same thing as with the belief in, you know, like elves and other like supernatural beings in Iceland. Like, you shouldn't deny their existence.
So you probably believe not monsters, but different, something different than people, because you live in Iceland. I mean, Iceland, you have so many fairy tales about elves, about like everything, or another people make it like Game of Thrones here, so probably somewhere here there are dragons.
Maybe somewhere, yeah.
Small one.
Yeah, well, I don't believe in elves, but
You're the first Icelander that
really?
claims it, really.
Yeah.
Everyone is just like, I don't want to talk about this topic.
Yeah, no, I don't believe in elves, but
So the question is, what's next with the book, with your writing?
Okay, so I've been writing this book into a TV series. That is just in, like, they're working on financing it, but hopefully they will start filming next year. And that will probably be like the first horror, like, TV series that we've made in Iceland.
For me, the language is like so hard that if I'm thinking about like be a translator from, wait, no, not at all. For me, it's like really interesting to choose that language, like Czechs to.
No.
Did you study that in Prague or something?
No, not really. I was studying Swedish at the university in Prague, but then I wanted to go for exchange, and yeah, since there were no like interesting spots in Sweden, then I decided to come to Iceland, and then instead of Swedish, like, Icelandic happened to me. So I decided to become a translator quite early, 18.
And I saw you before we started shooting. You was like chit-chat, like an old friend. So is it easier to be like a friend or with the author?
I mean, like, with some people it just like works. Like, when we first met, it was last year, right? Like, we just met for coffee because it was before the like travel to Prague, where we were presenting the like this book.
This book.
Yeah, and we just met, and it felt like so natural somehow.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, hi, and like,
Yeah. And then we spent like a really nice time together in Prague.
In Prague,
so,
yeah.
And yeah, and like we see each other like sometimes because like Reykjavik
Yeah.
is small, and yeah.
Reykjavik is small.
Yeah, and also because like the literary scene is not that big, so we see each other in parties and
parties. No, it sounds like we are going for parties.
Literary parties, love it.
yes.
How is it look in Reykjavik?
I mean, like, this was like party of the publisher, we work for.
Yeah.
I don't know, in the video right we just continue the conversation, which is great, but I need to end it. How? Tak mi doufám, že se vám video líbilo, že se vám takovýto krátký rozhovor z knihkupectví na Islandu líbil. Že si Krvavou zimu přečtete, protože horor pro mladé, což podle mě až tak moc pro mladé není, ale dobře, to necháme být, tak je prostě něco, co v literatuře nemá obdoby. Já jsem to rozhodně ještě neviděla, pokud vy ano, tak nám to můžete napsat dolů do komentářů a já doufám, že vám budu moc takovýchto krátkých rozhovorů přinášet více, takže určitě odebírejte a sledujte naši stránku a BookTok celkově a mějte se krásně. Ahoj! Bye!
Bye!
Bye.